And welcome back to the Quest Crew podcast, where we are lucky enough to have lovely guests here.
Thank you guys for coming.
Cast of JK News.
Thank you for having us.
You guys couldn't get anybody else?
Couldn't get anyone else.
Actually, it's we only have one JK member here, which is Nick, because it's Joe from Tiger Belly,
Oh, right.
Anthony from Kinjas, and Bart from Barbell Brigade.
And I'm representing JK News.
Thank you.
I am the resident JK News guy.
We didn't know you were the JK
Is
ambassador.
the Nick's official? Is he Lionheart Academy?
No, it's
Is
NTE training, baby. That's what's up.
Oh, Nick the Ear training?
Why did you grab my arm when you say that?
NTE training is
Nick
like
the
NTE,
Ear?
like NTET?
NTEtraining.com.
It's meant for Nick the Ear.
Yeah.
Why you never talk about this shit on JK
Grab my
News?
arm when you said that.
Just because, I'm just a little nervous.
Example, he's trying to give us a little.
He hates promoting himself. This is so funny.
What do you think that is?
Really
What do you think that is about me? Let's talk about it.
He hates compliments, too, that he's doing a good job. He can't stand
We should
that
give
shit.
him more, way more. Shower him with.
All right, guys, so welcome to the Quest Crew podcast with Ryan and May and Honk.
Welcome.
Counting your calories with jujitsu.
Welcome back, Hawk. This is the first time having you here with your buddy Ryan as the official host. Now we're stealing him away from your crew, as well as we have this other dancer here that you're very familiar with.
From Six Step.
Yeah.
Oh.
We gotta introduce like a throwaway. We got this other dancer.
Yeah, he did throw it away.
Oh, is that right? NTE training?
You know it, baby.
It's funny because like on the show,
Yeah.
Anthony gets like made fun of a lot, but I always like to rationale in my head. It's because everywhere else, other than this room,
Yeah.
he's like the coolest.
See,
like,
you have to balance it out.
yeah, he's
It's like-
probably one of the most distinguished, decorated
Have to balance
in the
that.
industry.
And he's still working. That's the difference. We're all not really working.
And the weird thing is he likes coming here too.
Anthony loves
Like
that,
he's
dude.
so cool. He's like Brad Pitt on the outside, and he comes in here and he's Bobby Lee all of a
I
sudden.
think it's kind of like when people go to like dominatrixes.
Yeah.
They're like getting whipped
You
in
want
the
to
ass.
Call me trash. It's like a CEO that likes to hire a hooker that drips candle wax on their ass.
Wait, so when are you guys gonna start handcuffing Anthony during these podcasts?
Patreon. That's on Patreon.
Okay.
This was Hawks the guest today?
Yeah, he's gonna be administering the ball gag this episode for you. Yeah.
Hawk, I have a question. When you first met Anthony Lee, what was your first impression?
Hawks the guest.
So that's how we want to hear what he has to say.
Jesus Christ.
When was the first time? I don't.
He's like
Not memorable. Not memorable at all.
No, well, I have a terrible memory.
Did you meet him backstage crying?
You know what we were fucking doing? We were fucking at a party doing this for like half an hour.
We were fucking at a party.
We were fucking
Wait, what is this?
Wait, what is this?
Oh yeah.
That was the first time you met?
We were doing this for
What
like
is
half
that?
an hour.
What is
I swear
that?
to God. Can you explain? He's gonna say it in a nice accent, so it
No, it's just.
That's weird. How do you expect to win anything like that?
That's crazy. That's what he said.
No, we were talking about it a couple months ago, but it's this, you have different techniques in dance, and there's one called fixed point. It's like more like an animation popping technique, and I think at the time it was kind of new to it, so we were just practicing it, and we found out that I guess
That is whack.
I had introduced it to Mike or something, and it was such a weird surprise.
Did anybody master it? Did it get passed around and there was one person that
Kinjas, man.
No. You guys are fixed pointers?
Okay, so the idea, I'll give a basic idea, but the funny thing about it is like we were learning how to practice. Like if you have one fixed point, then anything that you move, that one point stays fixed, right? That's the idea of it. So even if you take your finger away from it and you put your fixed point now here, you should still be able to create the same illusion, right? So that's the concept, but the funnier concept is that you're at a fucking party in LA and you're sitting in a corner of a room while everyone else is socializing and drinking with like hot bitches and shit. You're just sitting there like this for like half an hour like...
But the funny thing is, whenever we started touring as Quest and we would do club shows and stuff, same thing. I would be just sitting down doing that stuff.
It would be like the craziest party, and then you would just kind of see, is that Hawk? And he's like in a VIP booth that's deserted, way in the fucking corner, and he's just going.
Dude, you know what that's like? That's like Can. When we're going on our walks, I just see Can like, I don't know if this is the term, but he's
go
just
like
voguing like this.
What is the term? But he's smoking.
100% correct term. Yeah.
Yeah, he's smoking, bro.
You know, that's the behind the curtain of being an artist, though. Because when you see an artist perform, right, it's so fucking cool.
It's so inside baseball.
But behind, like rappers are like
sketches?
elephant, velvet, Sullivan.
You know what? It's so not cool.
It's like that's fucking the wackest shit ever. But then when you come out, it's like, oh, fucking Drake's so fucking cool or whatever. But behind the scenes, he's fucking the garage, lavage.
This might be a hot take, but I don't think rappers do that.
That's their version of fucking this.
Yo, dude, elephant, velvet, dude. his second try, garage, halage.
Yeah. When it's collage, dude.
Stop rapping. That's your best.
Like rappers don't do that, man.
Yeah, they
Crazy
do.
rhyme words.
They gotta work on their chops.
And they're not using any help.
He's trying to
They're just going.
In the corner.
They're just like.
What
There's no dictionary. There's no dictionary. You're
What
just.
sounds like this?
There's so many tools.
So that's basically how we met.
That's all artists.
That's how we
That was
met.
2005, huh?
Substitute this for our penises.
I know.
And it's not a hand, it's both like this. Like this. Yeah. But they're not touching. It's not touching though. It's not touching. It's not touching.
It's not even a sword fight. It's a fucking magnetic dick energy.
So for anyone who doesn't know, me and Hawk have been dancing together since 2004.
Holy shit.
Wow.
18 years? God
Something like
damn.
that. And then we've been dancing against Anthony for even longer than that.
Yeah, for like 58 years. Yeah. From our past lives,
Since
actually.
Prohibition.
All right, we'll do this. Let's do this. So we have representatives from the Quest crew,
Yeah.
and we have a representative from the Kinjas.
Two.
If you were gonna draft the remaining members in this room to be on your Quest crew or
Members,
the
members,
Kinjas,
members.
who would you pick and why? Why would you pick me to be on the Quest, and why would you pick me to be on the Kinjas? Fight for
Professional
me.
voguer, and he said velophin.
Fight for every single one of them. Who would be a better fit on your crew and why? Would Joe be more on the Quest crew?
If Bart was on Quest,
I'm already first pick, I know.
I know we would
Bart
have.
will be on Quest.
we would have
100%.
better rhymes.
Elephant.
And if you were there, we would just be way more fit. But then we wouldn't be able to say who helped us because he doesn't like being told that he's
Yeah.
good at it.
Nick would join the crew and never tell anyone he was a part of the crew, and also not even talk good about the crew.
Yeah.
And he'll also be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to rehearsal. Oh, I'm just kidding. I gotta be with my wife.
That's fucking Nick, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Nick be like, hey, what time is dance rehearsal? All right, I'll be there. Oh wait, I actually have to train David, so I'll see you guys later.
I'm still a trainer.
I don't know which side Joe. Which side would Joe be on?
I don't know.
The fuck?
I mean, I've been wanting to be a Kinja for quite some time, you know, but then like I was never invited, so.
Yeah, you know.
Until now.
You're on year
Oh
9,
shit!
dude.
All
You're
right,
on year
I'm over
9,
there.
bro.
10 year.
And your child, you're on year 9. Next
I
year's,
got
next
a
year's
lot
a
of
leap year.
styles.
How much does it cost to be in Kinjas?
Yeah.
$600 a month.
Oh, I thought it was a week.
Steal.
That's still right.
Wait, it costs to be in a dance crew? I'm too cheap for that shit. I thought it's like
And
church.
it's 500 per month.
I thought it's like church. Well, I guess you had to give money in the offering, but then it's like suggested, you know?
Oh yeah, this is also suggested.
Now you guys have to fight for Bart.
Tips.
Which crew? Is
I don't
Bart
think
on?
anyone is.
No. You guys have to pick up someone from Bart.
Hey, we actually pay you to be in JK. That's different, man. That's not fair. You gotta pay to be in a
You got it
dance.
all wrong. You got it all wrong.
I think
That's probably why this show's going down.
That's what we should do. Start
charge
We need
people.
to charge people. Like you charge people for Barbell Brigade, right?
Yeah, when they
See,
come-
that makes sense. We gotta charge.
sell the
people-
seats.
Oh my god.
How much does it cost to be in Quest? If it's cheaper than Kinjas, I'm
Your
in.
life.
your whole reputation,
I'm in, dude.
Time and
Bad
life.
reputation, so it's free.
all the plans you had for life as a straight man.
Throw that away.
Yep.
You'll remember.
That's a big commitment.
I think I'm already halfway in there.
3/4, some might say.
I don't know. I'm too masculine for that.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, I think you're more of a Kinja, dude.
Yeah, Kinjas are like the pinnacle of masculinity.
You know what though? I think like dance style wise, Quest crew has too much breakdancing, and I'm not ready to break my bones.
It's all an illusion. Don't worry.
yeah. If you really look closely, there's
No, you
none
know
of
what's
it.
Just this with their bodies.
So like we've professionally figured out how to look like we're doing more than we are.
Yeah.
To the point where we'll come off stage and each member will get the wrong compliment. Like a person will go up to him and he'll go, "Dude, you were flipping all around like crazy. You're awesome, man."
Other guy, but
That
thanks.
wasn't me, but cool.
Yeah.
Who's the flipper? Who's the no?
Dietrich, right?
No, just
Steve.
Steve Toronto.
Because he did the jump over you guys.
Yeah, if you really look at any of our shows, he's the only one really doing flips. Him and Rudy. Like
yeah.
everyone else is just kind of going underneath him.
Hawk, I have a question for you.
You're doing shit.
Barely. My flip, I do like
headstand?
one flip.
And then Hirano does the one leg thing.
Yeah, I'm not really
yeah.
doing. But then the thing is, at the end of the show, everyone thinks everyone had an equal part in everything.
It seems so acrobatic. Yeah.
Well, also you do the thing where you land on your back. That's kind of a flip. That's like a half flip.
Sorta.
I
Yeah.
see you guys ages ago at the fucking Long Beach Convention Center.
1984.
The day I was born.
He's just barely sticking out, looking at his show.
Oh, it's Quest Crew.
Oh shit! There was someone in your Joey, and they always got a reaction because they did this super gay move where they touched their toes and then rolled up slow.
Oh, that's probably Victor.
That's Victor.
That was his move. Okay.
That was.
Yeah. I saw that, and I was like, man, that's a real gay crew. No, like literally.
I was like, what's coming after real?
yeah.
That's a really cool move.
Hey, speaking of gay, so everybody really loves your accent. How do you do a gay British accent?
It starts gay.
I know.
It's your job to straighten it out.
This guy.
It's your job to straighten it out.
Queen, like, she divvies out that role to everyone.
Oh, so it starts.
You have to get
Yeah,
a
you
ticket.
It starts flamboyant.
yeah.
What does a flamboyant British accent sound like? You guys want to?
Right, like this.
The baby comes out and goes, "I'd like some milk, please." That's your dad, you idiot.
I'd like to have milk of the penis.
What the fuck?
Right?
That's British. That's a bye baby.
Because you gotta be gay, you say, right?
They drink their tea with milk.
He's gonna say that like it's just that's so disturbing.
Well, they are smarter.
Yeah, they're articulate. They're more articulate than Americans, I think.
Yeah, I love it though when I'm asked the question when I'm like, I have no idea.
You know what's funny? It's like after knowing him for this many years, I've heard him have to explain his accent so many times. Like that's the first thing people say when they meet him. They're like, "Why do you talk like that?"
yeah.
Why do you talk like that?
Yeah, like he's choosing.
Chinese, why you talk like that?
You're supposed to talk like that.
Why don't you not talk like this one? Why you not talking like this?
Took up your culture?
Wait, who's that?
I don't know.
That'd be so funny for white.
Your Asian accent's very underrated.
The Asian accent, they're like, why you not talking like this one?
Well, because that's what it felt like they were doing to Aquafina. Where she's like, "Dude, I'm from New York," and they're like, "Why don't you talk like this?"
Who says that?
Like the people
They're
that
like everyone that's criticizing.
Like the reporters and shit?
No,
because she like sounds hella urban, and they're like,
They're
"Yo,
like,
you're
"Why you talk like
appropriating." Yeah, but it's like she's like, "What am I supposed to sound like?"
Oh, thank you.
Wait, can you do an American accent?
Gotten this so many times too.
Oh yeah.
You gotta give him a sentence though.
Yeah, and I'll do a really bad job with it.
Okay.
Actually, it's probably better now.
Say my name. Everybody calls me McBee. or I'm Colonel John McBurnett.
Yeah. I am Colonel.
I'm Colonel John McBurnett.
I'm Colonel
John McBurnett.
I'm Colonel John McBurney. No,
That's your American accent. Try to get more Clint Eastwood with it.
And say old enough for kisses.
Can you say
Try like a Western, like old enough for kisses.
Oh no, for kissing.
Oh, that's good. That was really good.
Maybe it's the context. Maybe it depends. Yeah.
Set you up better. He does
Dude,
set you up
that's
better.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
So, like, you know, part of being in Quest Crew, I feel like you guys get into some fun shenanigans.
So the funny thing is that like back in the day, when he was like kind of new here, and then after meeting him, people would go to me and they'd go, "Why is that guy? He has an English accent." I would say, he just does that as a joke.
It doesn't help when we go to a restaurant or a cafe and that's what they say to the waiter, and then they just look at me as if I'm joking the whole time.
So the next
and we leave with them thinking that, and I'm just an asshole at that point.
So the next
Committed.
time they're talking to him and he's like talking normally, they're looking at him like, okay.
They're like, okay.
They're like, pretty
And
good,
it makes
man.
it worse when I try to explain too, because they're like, "Oh wow, you're really committed."
Like, wow, this guy has a backstory too?
It's like, yeah.
Well, because the story is actually naturally complex, so it sounds like he's just freestyling it.
They think you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You're a total fucking. They're like.
To the point that I've like this happens so many times where like when they say that I'm like, yeah, sure, that's
And it doesn't help that we live in LA because they're probably like fucking actors.
Yeah. You know what you should do? You should ham it up even more and do like a crazy, even more stereotypical British accent, and then just see if that like eggs them on a little bit.
But you know what's crazy is that for the longest time I would think, why would anyone do that? That's just so stupid.
That's mental illness.
Until I actually met someone that did it, and it was really confusing to me.
You met somebody else who just stuck to an accent all the time,
Yeah.
even though that's not where they're from.
But what's the rationale for that though?
I don't.
Are you cool with this person?
I don't know him that well.
Well, it's almost like I manifested that because I used to say that as a joke, I would just go, yeah, he just does that for attention to be cute. And then years later, we meet a guy who's doing it probably for the same reason.
For sure.
For that, and I was like, oh,
Just to like.
but I was amused that someone would actually do that. Yeah.
Was their
gonna
accent
start.
accurate though?
No, he was doing an Australian accent.
Oh, was it for fun?
I guess.
What if you do a Scouse accent?
The fuck is scouse?
Scouser?
Scouser?
Like that, like that's all I got.
Can you do it?
I'll say the actual word.
Can you do it?
That's it.
Scouser accent?
What's your is your accent Southern? What is it?
I don't.
Someone told me you sound posh.
Yeah, because I grew up in Oxford, so
Oh yeah, that's
maybe in comparison. it might be-
That's on one of the dictionaries, yo.
You know?
Oxford, yeah.
That's high class,
It
yo.
doesn't sound like a university, that's for sure.
Wasn't it? Remember we were in the Philippines and we were ordering food and you told me to act like I don't speak English? So I was trying to act like I was Filipino and then they were like, you fucking speak English.
Can you speak Tagalog?
No, I can't.
Your guys' crew sounds fun. Cause when you talk about your crew, it's just problems. Very fun. It's like they mess each other with. Oh, don't speak English. Oh, speak English.
Can you tell us what you were thinking about that Roe v. Wade thing just before the camera started? That thing that you said before the camera started?
Wait, we're trying to keep this channel, dude.
Oh yeah, my bad.
This was like earlier 2000s-ish. We used to do this thing called gradual gay. Where if you were
Gradual?
if you were ordering food at a restaurant, you had to get through your whole order, start really straight, and by the end of your order, you had to sound super gay.
flamboyant.
Like the stereotypical flamboyant.
You have to do it in this
Yeah.
graph line.
Do you start macho or just like...
They'll be like,
Yeah, I'll get it.
welcome to Jack in the Box. All right, check this out.
Alright, check this out.
I want some fries.
Hey, listen, boss.
Make them curly. And then for the burger, put on sourdough, maybe a little cheese.
Do it without laughing. Yeah, I gotta do it like...
That's so stupid.
Who's the best at that?
I don't know. Probably me because I'm gay.
The guy
I better be the best.
The guy taking the order, because it's so gradual, it's like, oh, okay. And then at the end, it's like, hang on a second.
You have to like hide
It's
it.
like,
You
what just happened?
You gotta be so gradual.
You pull up to the window and you're like, alright, thank you.
Oh, can you give me some more extra ketchup, please?
It resets every time, every window.
Every time, every window.
But that's like a 5-second exchange.
I
Without the
know,
credit
but
card. You
it
gotta go
has to
from-
be big. It's not gradual anymore.
So you'd rather be in a crew that does stuff like that rather than
natural to his personality.
Complaining and shit.
Wait, what kind of complaints have you heard
They're
from?
always complaining about something.
Yeah, keep going.
It's a very macho take from Bart. Dude, look how fucking chill this guy is. He's like, yeah, dude, your crew sucks.
Did your Get Lean program working? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, attack him on his shit, dude.
It's literally like, would you rather be in the hugely successful company or just have a ton of fun?
Get nothing
Wait,
done.
is that a backhanded?
You guys heard it here first. Kinjas have no fun. No fun.
But they're hugely successful.
Super successful.
Super successful.
Lies and lies.
That's why their outfits are so dark and sad.
And they cover their frowns.
Sad.
They cover their frowns too.
Purple and flamboyant and happy.
They have masks because they're crying.
Because we're at the end of the order. Yeah. At that point. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the beginning of the order.
We're already ordering the sauces on our side.